rock it, you could roll it, do the slop and even stroll it at the hop. When the record starts spinning, mute your lips and when you're chicken at the hop. Do the dance sensations that are sweet in the nation at the hop. Let's go to the hop.
You ready to go yet?
Yeah, finally. I'm just excited about seeing everybody.
You know, I can't believe it's been 50 years since we graduated. It doesn't seem that long.
I know, but it's going to be a wonderful weekend. I can't wait to see Tony and Claire. They're flying in from Florida, you know.
You've already told me that 20 times.
I know. I'm just excited. Come on, we're going to be late.
Mrs. Lundstrom! Larry Schneider! You remember me? I was in your English Lit class for 2 years.
I sure do remember you, Larry. You failed your first year and you had to repeat the class. You failed the second year, too. You never read an assignment or wrote an essay. But I monkeyed up my books and passed you just to get rid of you. Here you are again. Tell me, Larry, just how do I get rid of you?
Mrs. L., those teenage years were so rough. Puberty came very late.
So what career path did you finally choose?
I own a chain of stores in Las Vegas.
Really? What kind of stores?
Well, they're, adult superstores. We sell adult paraphernalia, adult movies, adult books.
You mean porn. It figures. I always knew you'd end up at the bottom of the food chain.
Don't look now, but you'll never guess who's just walked in the door.
Oh,
Susie. I'm Susie, but that was Sherry. Sherry's. You remember? Hot stuff?
Sherry Hot Pants Shipley?
Yeah. Back there at the table.
That can't be Sherry. Sherry was tall, fit, sexy, and hot.
Frank, I didn't know you were one of her admirers.
I wasn't. I hardly knew her.
Frank, darling! You haven't changed a bit. How have you kept yourself so fit? A lot of exercise, I bet. Especially in the bedroom. Quite a few good moves.
Sherry, I think you got me
from a football game and the bus broke down? Surely you remember that.
That wasn't me. I was helping to change the tire on the bus.
Really, Frank? Changing the tire?
Well, if that's your story, sweetie, you stick to it. But you know what? If you ever want to go on another nature walk, give me a call.
I can't believe you, Frank Court. You cheated on me in high school? Are you still cheating on me now and going on your nature walks?
Susie Don, nothing happened between me and Sheriff. So help me God. It's been 50 years. The memory is shot. I never cheated on you in high school, and I haven't cheated on you since we've been married.
Well, okay, Frank. After 45 years, I can tell when you're telling me the truth.
Wow, this should really be fun. I can't wait to see some of our classmates. I wonder how they'll look.
Well, I think we've aged pretty well, with a few nips and tucks here and there.
Well, most of us have. Now, take a look at Sherry Shipley. No, that can't be her. That woman's older and heavier. You want to make a bet? It's her. You're right. It is her. Oh my gosh, she sure looks road hard, but I'm wet.
I hated her in high school. She had all the boys lined up and following her like a herd of sheep.
Well, she didn't get the name Hot Pants for nothing, you know. Okay, girls, let's avoid her if we can. On to Susie. Oh, Frank. Trio. Reunited again. Hey, Frank, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Well, Frank, still lucky, I see. Susie's still putting up with you after all these years.
You know, best thing I ever did was marry this woman. Hey, Claire, how do you like living in Florida?
Oh, we love it. No ice and snow in the winter. Big bugs, but it's wonderful.
Well, you're sure missed here. But you know, having us all back together again brings back some wonderful memories.
Come on, ladies. I'll buy you a drink and we can reminisce.
Hey, girls, I can't believe we're all together again. Wow, after all these years.
Yeah, reminds me of that time we went for that audition for a Broadway show for chorus group.
Yeah, I remember that.
Boy, what a disappointment that was.
Gee, I don't remember that. What happened?
Well, we were ready to go for the audition and realized one of us was missing.
Who was missing?
With it was Hannah.
Yeah, I missed the boat.
Well, we were ready to go for the big time and we had the greatest costumes.
I remember those, our pretty royal blue dresses. I brought mine for tomorrow night's party.
Me too.
And me too. Wow, we still all think alike. And our dance was terrific, right?
Yeah, and I missed the boat.
And there were a lot of people there. Talent scouts, reporters, and paparazzi.
And I missed the boat.
But we never did the audition, did we?
No, I missed the boat.
Why do you keep saying that?
Well, I lived on Staten Island. I had to take the ferry across to Manhattan. I was late, so I was running, and the ferry pulled away before I got there.
You mean you missed the boat?
Oh, that's what I've been saying.
Why, look, it's Sarah Lundstrom. How wonderful to see you, Sarah. You remember my wife, Thelma.
Thelma, of course, the breeding mare. How many children are we up to now, Thelma?
11, 6 boys and 5 girls.
full dirty dozen, Thomas, then you really have something to brag about. The only thing you accomplished in your 20 years of education was producing like a rabbit.
Well, yes, and they're all grown up, families of their own, and even the grandchildren.
Oh, how wonderful. Must make for one hell of a family reunion with all those squealing brats.
Sarah,
Sarah, you're beginning to embarrass my wife.
She should be embarrassed. She was a brilliant law student, getting ready to take the bar exam. But you couldn't have a wife more learned or successful than you. So you kept her barefoot and pregnant, right, Thomas?
Sarah, I love my children. I was happy to give up my career to marry Thomas, be his wife, and take care of his children.
Oh, that's hogwash. You had a brilliant career ahead of you. You gave it up for this mediocre school teacher. Took him 20 years to become principal. But then, you didn't have all the choices that women have today. You know what, Tommy? You would have made a great stay-at-home daddy.
Come, we're leaving.
Oh, Thomas, can't I stay a while and talk to Sarah?
I said now.
Thelma, sit down a minute, dear. Now, put your lips together and say, no. No. Now practice that with him.
That's enough, Mrs. Lundstrom, enough of you.
You know, I'm retired now. You can't fire me. I'm not under your jurisdiction anymore, you pompous ass.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Fairfield Flyers. Welcome one and all. Why, it's so nice to see such a large turnout for our 50th class reunion. Now, be sure to get your name tags and a copy of our activities list from the charming ladies at the sign-in desk. Let's see. Tonight at 6:30, we are going to have a barbecue, and that'll be catered by our very own Paula and Herbie Green, who now are the proud owners of a very successful restaurant right here in Fairfield. Why, it's the best food in town. The hors d'oeuvre table is now open in the room of the bar. Lunch will be served from 12 o'clock until 2 in the Rose Room, that's number 1140. Tomorrow, cocktails at 5:30 until 6 in the ballroom. We're going to have lots of fun, surprises, and entertainment also. Starting right now with a lady who has made it very big in the music industry. Let's welcome our classmate, Ms. Lee Lawson.
It's been a long time since
just told me that the terrific trio are here with us tonight. You know, they brought many honors to Fairfield High with their singing. Let's see if we can't coax them into a performance, huh? What do you say, ladies?
Hey, gals, I think we all know Sandman. Yes? Come on, let's go.
Great.